understanding the Rangers and understanding that world, what it actually is. If you're speaking to an ignoramus, can you give us a little bit of the insight?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a limited amount of stuff I can say. I can't
Obviously.
talk too much into the depths of it. But long story short, the epitome of being a Jewish Ranger is you end up in a situation where you're serving with the top 1% of the military. So you have the absolute most motivated individuals. You have the most compassionate individuals. You have the most highly trained and effective people that have every ounce and fiber of their being is dedicated. It is such a beautiful experience being able to see that level of not only passion, but professionalism in the people that you work with, in the people that you end up being a brother with.
And are you able to talk on an operational standpoint? And I know that there are things that you can and can't say, so weave off the can't says.
Yeah.
But are you able to talk about the level of operations that the Rangers work on, and maybe some of the operations that are public and unclassified that you could share?
Absolutely. So Rangers' primary mission set is airfield seizures and high value target elimination.
Yeah.
So high value targets, pretty much if you need someone gone, Rangers are the people to go to. And if you need an airfield captured, just like Grenada, if you're familiar with the historic events, whenever we were able to seize and take an airfield,
the Rangers are the ones to go to.
Absolute go-tos.
Let's then talk about the personality and the way that they hold themselves.
Absolutely.
So yeah, go on.
So there's this saying that everyone is the biggest person in the room until there's a Ranger in there. And then a Ranger is the biggest person in the room until there's another Ranger in there. And that type A personality where everyone is just genuinely so motivated and so enthusiastic, it's such a beautiful dynamic getting to work around those kind of people and being able to coach and lead them. Being able to lead people who care. It's such a beautiful thing.
In a room of type A's, like you're playing football teams and you have a lot of big personalities, and sometimes you can have spits and you can have blues between people. How does the Rangers, in such a high intensity situation, which would put a football game completely knock it out of the water, how do they deal with, and how do you deal with coming to the table and ensuring that there isn't a rift between the unit, because it really is life and death?
So trauma bonding is the absolute easiest way to explain that. Whenever you go through something very traumatic and you go through something very difficult, my favorite way to do that is physical fitness. So we'll go through and you'll just do the hardest thing you can imagine with the people you absolutely love and care about. And maybe they're people you're not really a big fan of. By the end of it, you all share that in common, that you went and you did an extremely difficult task together where you were able to go and do something that a lot of other people may not have been able to do. And especially if you were a team player, if the people around you were a team player and you acknowledge that, you're able to build upon that. You continuously do hard PT, you do hard physical fitness. And I think one of the things that I've really been able to take from this key experience is, in Judaism specifically, there's a lot of things that are very difficult. There's a lot of things that are very hard. Throughout my time in the military service, I have faced a lot of people that don't have a very good concept and understanding of Judaism. And a lot of the times people may think that you taking time to actually observe holidays is, okay, you're just taking time off. You're going to go play video games. And having to go through that and have the hard discussions and to be able to explain and understand to people that, no, I'm going to go and worship. I'm going to genuinely go daven. And you have to say it to them in a way that
they understand.
And it's given me such a perspective where there's this Amahat Netzach Lo Mefached Miderech Harocha. That's I pray not for a lighter load, but for broader shoulders to carry that load. I don't pray for an easier path. I pray to be a stronger man on the hard path. Like that.
That's where it all is. That's where the goal is.
Absolutely. That's what being a warrior is all about. Like,
I love that. And talking about that hard path, there is undoubtedly a hard path that all of us Jews have experienced